Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Saturday. It's Daryl here. It's 4 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, I want to talk about Joe Biden and Donald Trump, mainly in the context in how they came across in the town hall meetings. Because let's just say, what the general opinions that we'd hear is Donald Trump came across as angry and defensive and dishonest. And Biden came across as boring or like Mr. Rogers, goody goody. And I want to talk especially about the Joe Biden one. All right, so a lot of Americans, even people that are going to vote for him, would say that, well, maybe it was a little boring or a little bland. And I want to talk about that. Um, we're talking about our government here. We're talking about the next president of the United States and our government. It's not made to be, it's not meant to be a reality TV show. It's not meant to be a sitcom. He's talking about how he's going to solve very real issues, life and death, important financial issues, important national security issues, how he's going to deal with them. This isn't a sitcom. This isn't meant to be entertaining. It's a serious talk. It's like car maintenance or a health TV program for your health maintenance. It's not meant to be entertaining. There's serious issues, and you have somebody here serious that's talking about how he's going to handle it. It's not meant to be entertaining. Other times, say the 4th of July, other speeches at the White House or something, you could have a president that comes across, I wouldn't call it entertaining, but patriotic. Somebody that gives the country a sense of oomph and spirit. And there's times for the president to do that, for our government figures to do that. But this is more or less a job interview, was what this was. A job interview isn't made to be entertaining. It's probably the last thing a job interview should be. It's like a sitcom or a reality TV show program. So when people say that he was boring, I have to wonder what exactly they're expecting. Are they expecting to come out there and tell jokes? Or, see, Donald Trump came out 4 years ago, and he came out like a reality TV program. Like he was the wisecracking reality guy. And then he threw out the fear. First, do you remember at first it was the Muslims? Remember that? I remember talk about, the question was, would you turn in your neighbor if you knew they were part of ISIS or something like that? That was way back in 2015. It was the Muslims and the Muslim ban on people coming in here. Remember that? Muslims. We got to stop the Muslims from coming to America. Biggest threat. Where'd that go? That dried up. Then it was the Mexicans. Oh, not Latino people, but the Mexicans. The Mexicans, they're going to come here, rob, pillage, rape, deal drugs. They're all part of MS-13. We all heard the look. I lived and dealt in drugs and gangs for 20 years, and up here I never even heard of MS-13. The whole country knew who MS-13 was. It was entertaining. It was like watching the show, Black and Orange, or whatever that show was. Or Orange is the New Black, or whatever the hell that was. Black is the New Orange, whatever that was. It was entertaining in a negative, fear-based way. Somebody to blame everything on and make you feel good, give you a false sense of security. And now it's Antifa and socialism. And all the while, Donald Trump says it's Democrats. The Democrats love the Muslims. They're going to let the Muslims in. Democrats love the Mexicans. They're going to let the Mexicans in. They love the Mexicans. They're going to have open borders. And then now it's Antifa and socialism. Oh, Joe Biden is a puppet of socialism and Antifa. You see the pattern? And Trump supporters fell for this. The negative, fear-based, angry entertainment, like a reality TV show. And they fell for that. And they fell for this false sense of security that this guy knew what the problems were and they were going to save them. And he was going to come in here in a no-nonsense way and take care of that problem. First that problem, then it was that problem, and then it's this problem, all the while ignoring the real problem, which was him and a lot of the people around him. Billionaires, corporations, they were right behind him as he pointed the finger everywhere else, giving us false enemies. Well, not false enemies, but a false sense of security. Like I said, this was like a job interview. And we had one candidate who's done a terrible job of what he's done is distract us and given us a false sense of security and outright lies. And this stuff about these groups that he never heard anything about when he was questioned about 2 different groups. If he knows nothing about them, then he's constantly retweeting tweets in support of these groups. So either he doesn't know what he's constantly retweeting and he's mentally unstable, or he's lying. It's one or the other, because when he says, he's not actually tweeting about these groups, but he's retweeting what other people have said about this group and this other group that he claims to know nothing about. He comes on TV, I don't know anything about these groups. I don't know much about them. They're against this, so that must be good. All the while, I won't get into that now. You see what I'm saying here? So we have one candidate for a job that's done a terrible job over the last 4 years and still trying to point fingers at other people, at his co-workers. It's their fault, but I'll do a better job. I'll do a better job than this guy, even though he's done a terrible job over the last 4 years. And then we have Joe Biden. And some people might perceive it as boring, but like I said, this isn't meant to be a sitcom. The government, the issues going on in the country right now, they're not meant to be entertaining. It's a serious topic and it's a serious job. And it's not entertaining. It's not meant to be entertainment. If it's entertaining to you, then that might be a flag. Because if it's entertaining, it's taking your attention away from a very, very serious subjects like a pandemic and national unemployment and 8 million Americans in poverty. That's not meant to be entertainment. It's a serious subject, and we're interviewing for a candidate to come in here and deal with that. There you go. All right, I'll be back later with another video.